mostly what I do.
Yes, yes, yes. Greetings, Facebook family. This is Queen Neith Hatshepsut Mayat, and I am here at the Temple of Sekhmet African Spiritual Spa. To my right, we have international bodybuilder and personal trainer, Brother Amistad, and to my left, we have our renowned owner of Holistic University, Dr. Hernandez. And we wanted to just stop through, we have a collaboration that is called Melanated Wellness. And so we wanted to be able to just share with the family that many of the things that are going on in our body are nothing but parasites. And so we wanted to first just kind of share with you some symptoms so that you knew what was going on. One of my best teachers, Himneta Nasut Biti Ra Sanku Kepper, told us one thing. He said, it is a travesty to wake a person up and not give them somewhere to go. Could you please smile? And so in that, it makes it difficult for us to sit and tell you something and then you don't know what to do about it. So if you're in the local Atlanta area, I have the actual machine here so that I can help you. If you're not, we have things that we can ship out to you in order to assist you. But we are super excited about this opportunity. So just tell me about parasites. Tell me your thoughts and how you interact with them when you're working with your clients and people that propose to be your clients.
Well, most people have parasites. Pretty much, I think everyone, that's about 100% of the people on this planet. But the thing is we have to be able to remove these parasites.
Smile.
Okay. I'm smiling. Am I not
No,
smiling?
he's not smiling.
Okay.
I want him to smile.
Yeah. We have to be able to remove these parasites and toxins from our bodies so we can truly, optimally heal, allow our bodies to heal. Because we all know what parasites do. They live off of you. So everyone has parasites, but it's just the amount that you have. And we have to really, this is like a major thing. We have to go in and remove them. I mean, we really have to do this. This is important. So,
I understand. Dr. Hernandez, tell me your thoughts. When we say parasites to you, just from a clinical and diagnostic point of view, talk to us about parasites as you smile into the camera.
Well, parasites are something like Amistad mentioned is something that everyone shares. So, like you said, everybody on the planet does have parasites. However, a large portion of the population are infested with parasites.
Okay.
And
good word.
Again, as Brother Amistad mentioned, we have to find ways to remove these parasites from the body because many of the symptoms that people suffer from are a direct correlation with the parasites that are within them.
And so you both have said that everybody on the planet has them, so pretty much no one is exempt. And some of the people that are at a higher advantage are those whose parents were vegan. And so if they started the child out as a vegan from their inception, they have a lower likelihood. But it doesn't mean that they're exempt. Now, let me give you an example. If you have ever in your whole life had one piece of bacon, one pork chop, anything that is a pork product, you cannot cook, and tell me if I'm correct, you cannot cook trichinosis worms out of pork. Is that correct?
That's what I understand.
You cannot cook them out. So they have, because you have set yourself into a covenant and an agreement with them by allowing them to go into your mouth. And they're not little gentlemen. They don't just stay in your colon. They go throughout your colon, they go throughout your bloodstream, they eventually go to your brain. Many of us have seen the YouTube videos of the worms, have we not? All throughout the brain. I'm listening.
Well, I've seen it in real life.
In real life. Okay, Dr. Hernandez has seen the brain worms in real life. Dr. Hernandez, tell us about the brain worms.
Please do.
Well, I can tell you this. My last client that I had who had a parasite infestation, I mean, on a whole nother level, where you could physically see them through the skin, even in the scalp.
Hold on. You said you could see the parasites through the skin in the scalp. Break that down real plain. So we, because what we don't want to do is have the horror story. I need to, give me that.
All right. So
break it down like I'm 3 years old.
I need the horror story. You need to let me know what's up.
So literally, if you were to touch this woman's head or her face, especially at certain times late at night, they would basically come awake and begin to move, and you can see.
You can see them
under the skin, right?
Under the skin.
Wow.
And she could feel them.
That's nasty.
And she, she had been dealing with it for several years.
But that's not just her.
It's not just her.
No,
See, that's not just
at
her.
all. No,
you know what I'm saying? Because I know like indicators. The indicators of when people have parasites is toenail fungus.
Yes,
that's one of them.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Some people have severe toenail fungus where their toes look like the United Nations, different color toes just going across there. It's just crazy.
No, you're right.
Yellow, brown,
United
Nations. And so that is, and I'm definitely coming back to you, that is one of the indicators. A lot of brothers have toenail fungus and they think that, well, I just had athlete's feet.
Yep.
You've got to realize that your whole body is interconnected.
That's right.
And so your colon, absolutely, you're going straight down, and it's usually on that big toe. That big toe is usually what's infested. Now, I'll never forget, and go ahead with yours. I want to share something. Go ahead.
No, all I was going to say is that one thing you notice, especially with children, a lot of children also have parasites.
Yes.
So in adults, but if you ever notice, if you have an itchy anus.
An itchy anus.
Like if somebody's digging in that butt, that means more than likely, it could be dirty or it could be parasites.
Yeah. Definitely, that's one of the symptoms of a parasitical infestation.
That's
is a itchy butt.
Right.
Now, is that because they are around the anus? Is that what it is?
That's right.
And that's what that
they're
child.
exiting and holding on.
Pay attention to your children and your grandchildren. Okay, they're not just nasty little children digging at their butt. A lot of times that is parasites. Now, growing up in a Bayesian household, we would take Jamaican bitters, which were nasty, but that's what we had. Soon as we got out of school, soon as we went back to school, we always had a tea. Depending on what part of the Caribbean your family is from, sometimes they used marijuana. And they would take marijuana and make a tea.
I want to go there.
And make a tea. And they would give it to the children in order to get rid of the parasites.
Yeah, my daddy didn't give me marijuana.
Your daddy didn't give you your parasites? I got you.
He didn't give me the marijuana.
He didn't give you the marijuana. Okay, for your parasites.
Yeah, for my parasites.
So,
he did give me aloes.
Yes, he gave you aloe and he put sugar in it.
No,
yes, he did.
He gave me a little bit of sugar.
Yes,
he didn't give me
sugar.
enough. He didn't give me enough.
But it didn't give you never enough to take away the aloe. Got it. So one of the things we want to do, and I want to share this with you, especially for the sisters, and this is something that I'm sure most sisters don't discuss with other women because you're embarrassed. But when I was training under Queen Afua, when I lived in Brooklyn, it was so deep. We worked with a sister who came to the office, and you never knew who was coming. I did 150 consultations with her side by side, and so I learned how to keep a poker face. But the sister came in and she said, I have worms. And so Queen said, oh, okay, sister, that's fine. We can help you with the worms. How do you know that you have worms? And the sister said, because I feel them biting me vaginally. And so Queen and I, right. So we said, okay. And so I had never heard of anybody having vaginal worms. That was my first experience with that. Knew about them in the colon, knew about them in the bloodstream, knew about them in the brain. That was new. Sisters, you have to, and I'm going to be very, very blunt with you. You have to be careful of dirty dicks. I'm so serious.
I lost the poker face.
Because you don't know what's entering into you. You have no idea. And so
dirty
many
dicks.
brothers are so very, I tried to do it with a straight face, are so
dirty. They got a dirty dick.
are so very infested that that's what they're transferring into you, and you think that you're giving them an act of love, by letting them enter into you without a condom. Now, Dr. Hernandez.
Please, doctor, please, I need your help.
Dr. Hernandez.
I got to cover my face
Yes,
for this one.
Is it possible for a man to have so many worms that it actually is leaving out through his penis? Could it actually enter into a seminal situation?
I guess parasites could. I wouldn't say worms per se.
Okay.
Certain types of parasites.
Tell us the difference between a parasite and a worm. That's excellent.
Well, a worm can be a parasite.
Okay.
So that's the first thing.
Okay.
The difference is many of the parasites that people suffer from on a day-to-day basis in our general population are pretty much microscopic. So,
Okay.
you know, they have various shapes and forms, but they do all pretty much look like monsters under a microscope.
Monsters under the microscope.
The worms are probably the most genteel-looking ones.
Okay.
They don't look too crazy. They
Okay.
literally look like a
Worm.
earthworm.
Okay.
Some of them have different shaped heads, but either way it goes, what they do is they lock into your nervous system a lot of times. So when people are having certain food cravings, they actually have locked into your nervous system and are controlling your brain.
Wow.
So if you watch like in the old movie, what was it called? Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Same idea. So
Okay.
when you have a tapeworm, when children get tapeworms or people get tapeworms, that worm is telling you what to eat and when to eat and how to eat it and all of those things. And it's not the only worm that does that, but that would be the biggest distinction as well. The worms actually get huge. They can be several feet long. The client that I mentioned a few minutes ago, she was notorious for videotaping and logging all of her worms that she released into the toilet. And I mean, I have videos of splashing worms, thrashing in the toilet.
Just running around just like a...
Running.
Without feet. Trying to get out the toilet.
Flapping around, just flapping freely, just all throughout. Well, yes. And so one of my students that's on said, how do we identify the brothers with worms? And I'm so glad that you asked, because it's really not difficult. You can tell by a brother's vibration. Real high vibrating brothers usually, am I correct? Usually aren't just running around with dirty dicks and worms.
You would hope so.
You would hope so, okay? So the first thing you want to do is to get a reading before the penis even comes into the equation. Because this is why I teach the concept of 90 days. You need to take 90 days to get to know a person before the penis comes into the conversation.
This is some good stuff. I like this.
And so, if you wait 90 days, you may find, you know what? You just cool, but you a little crazy, and you're not the one that I want. Now, please don't put anybody's name up there as having a dirty dick. Please don't do that. Don't identify like John Smith. Yeah,
has a dirty dick.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Because
he lives
I'm a clown, John Smith. I'm a clown.
You a clown John forever.
John
All right,
got
so
dirty
this
dick.
is supposed to be very, very uplifting, and we're trying to be right.
No,
so
we're gonna help John out.
We are going to help John out because there's help for John, because something opened up a door for John to have the parasites. And so one of the reasons that we're doing this is because I need you to understand, if you have parasites in your body, you start to attract parasitical relationships to you.
Yes.
So you keep attracting people to you who keep wanting to take, and never give. You make yourself a very desirable host. So as we go through, one of the things we want to show you is some of the common symptoms of parasites in humans, because you just may not understand. How can I check out my boyfriend? Get a reading, Yvonne. Get a reading. Ask Queen Neith. Queen Neith will do a reading for you, baby. Queen Neith will let you know about whether or not he's dirty. Queen Neith will let you know if they're worms running all around, about to splash. About to splash. Call Queen Neith, sugar. Call Queen Neith. And see, that's another thing. When you in relationships with people, you don't know them. Somebody show up looking all good, talking all nice, smelling all good. You ain't had nobody pay attention to you. And, oh, he wants to take me out. Oh, and he could be just as wormy. And you have no, just because you're vegan, can you still, yes, you can definitely still have them as a vegan. Because most of us were not born vegan.
Correct.
Okay? You can get worms from cheese, depending upon what that cow ate. One of the ways that we get mad cow disease, tell me if I'm wrong, is from them taking dead baby cows, crushing them up, and feeding them to the mothers who are not, they're not meat eaters. So you start feeding that to a meat eater, yeah. You start feeding meat to some, right, but they do that. They'll take the dead babies and the sick ones and all that, grind them up and feed that to the other ones. That's how you got mad cow disease. Right. So if that is then a dairy cow that then begins to release, what are you getting? What kind of dairy are you getting? So we want to just share with you some of the common symptoms of parasites in humans. Tell us about some of those symptoms, brother. Give us some examples when you talk to your clients. What do you share with them are symptoms?
Pains in the neck, in the back, and in the joints.
Pain in their joints?
Pains in your joints,
oh, wow.
your muscles, your neck, your back. Because since I train, you know, a lot of people always constantly, we talk about, you know, how painful it is after you working out, you know, but even generally, even before people work out, they're experiencing joint pain, they're experiencing back pain, neck pains. A lot of people, you see them trying to turn their neck, you know, and it's so painful. And it's like, it happens, it will be aggravated, it seemed like, just by just doing something, like just looking this way.
Right,
okay. But you have to ask yourself the question, why am I in so much pain?
Why is it hurting?
Okay. Why? And the answer is it could be, it's just parasites. It's a parasitical infestation. And so you have all this pain in your body. So it even makes it difficult for you to want to work out.
Wow.
You know?
Now, saying, how many of us really considered that the pain we're having in our joints is parasite related?
Yep.
I know that, you know, we know about constipation, gas and bloating and diarrhea, but many people don't understand that irritable bowel syndrome, that also is a symptom of having parasites. That's not a norm.
No, my understanding of what irritable bowel syndrome is just almost the inability for you to use the restroom regularly. What is that?
It's a combination of things. So for different people, it can be different things. Okay. Most of it usually indicates leaky gut syndrome.
Leaky gut. Now, what is leaky gut in case the audience doesn't know?
Leaky gut is when nutrients aren't absorbed in the small intestine and actually go back into the bloodstream and actually make the person toxic.
Okay.
And so it causes all types of problems, and parasites are kind of tied into all of that. But like you said, the IBS, it can be somebody with constipation, like you said. It could be somebody who has frequent diarrhea. I actually worked with a young lady maybe a couple months ago. She had issues. She had IBS, and her doctors were not able to do anything with her. I gave her a couple things to do when we talked. We didn't even have our consultation, but I contacted her a week later. She didn't have any more issues, and you know, she just followed through and did a few things. But so yeah, irritable bowel syndrome is something that a lot of people are suffering from right now, but it's pretty simple to deal with.
Excellent, Dr. Hernandez. There's a question. Oh no, go ahead.
Another one that's itchy nose. You're always scratching your nose. You're always feeling your ears itching. You know. And as we covered before, your anus. So you know.
Can I add a little something to that?
Please.
So when you say itchy nose, in Chinese medicine, you see somebody itching right here. This is stomach 20.
Yes.
It's an acupuncture point that indicates also
parasites.
Itching right here.
Right there.
Yeah, right on the edge of that nose.
So we definitely. Now the question was. 1 second. It was a great question.
Can parasites enter into the mitochondria?
Yeah, can they enter into the mitochondria?
And if so, this person is saying that herbal remedies wouldn't be able to get that. So how would you work?
Well, you're not going to find parasites that are angstrom size,
right?
More than likely.
So they can't get in.
So they're not going to be able to enter like that.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you, Karen, so much for your question and for your insight. But yeah, they're not going to be able to get in, huh?
That was a good question.
Yeah, it's an excellent question. Yeah. So what we want to do is clean up mommy, clean up, daddy.
Yes.
Make the best choice in who you allow to be a father to your children. And sisters, that's what's so very, very important. We don't just get pregnant. This is a decision who we allow into our body. And so if whoever you're allowing into your body is not somebody that you would want to be a parent to your child, then don't let them in your body. It really is just that simple, because safe sex is not always safe. And so then what do you do if you end up getting pregnant with somebody you have no interest in making a life with? So, right. So, that just doesn't have to be. These are choices that we make. This is why we teach the 90-day rule. Let's pop back into some of the other ones. Yes, sir.
I wanted to tag off of that point. When I started changing the way that I was eating, and I started making these changes because internally I was sick.
Okay.
And so you start vibrating at a higher frequency.
Yes.
That's the best way I can say it. And now I'm to the point where, my woman selection has changed.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay.
Is if you're not vibrating at the same level or greater, it would be dangerous for me. It would be dangerous for me to want to hang out with you.
Yes.
Or to have a relationship with
Yes.
you. And now in the frame of mind that I'm in, it's like, if I could see that you're parasitical, I would just refer you to Queen.
And thank you.
I'd like, you might need some help, so you need to go ahead and
see Queen.
Go see the sisters.
Absolutely.
Go get some help, because I'm not gonna be the one to sit down and talk to you about all those issues.
No.
Okay, that would be best for another woman to approach you.
Yes.
But I've said all that to say is that when men are doing what they're supposed to do, when he's gonna change the vibrational level, and his selection is gonna be completely different.
Yes.
He's not gonna mess around with women.
Yes.
That he's not supposed to mess around with. But that's a mental, physical,
Absolutely.
spiritual thing,
Yes.
in a
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
And I get it from the women. I get it from you.
Indeed.
She taught me that.
Indeed. And so, sisters, this is something that you have to also wake yourself up to. Pay attention to who you are currently allowing into your space as a mate. Pay attention. They might have been great for you where you were 3 years ago, but as you have grown in your consciousness, as you have gotten rid of the parasites that are in your life, as you start to declare yourself as a sacred space, as you start setting boundaries as to what you will and will not tolerate, your vibration goes up.
Yep.
So anybody that is attached to you who does not have a high vibration, they will pull your vibration down.
You just push them out. Get them out of your life.
You can't keep them in your life. I don't care how many babies you done laid down and had with them.
You're supposed to be with.
Yes. I don't care how many babies you done laid down. Please don't make that be why you stay. I learned something. One of my greatest mentors was Bishop Otis Lockett, God rest his soul, one of the best people I've ever met in my life. And he said, don't let a mistake become a lifetime mistake. Don't let one mistake become a lifetime mistake. And so we're going to continue to share with you, but if you're in the Atlanta area, or if you can fly, if you can drive, if you can walk to Atlanta, if you know, as we describe all of the things that we're going to share, that you have parasites, give me a call, 404-401-7448, 404-401-7448. I specialize in parasite purges. So we help you to get rid of your parasites mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, and financially. There are many things that happen in your life and that have happened in your life that are causing you to never have enough. You get some extra money, and before you can get it in your hand, it's always gone.
Gone.
Every time. So please reach out to me. We also, and as I shared yesterday, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, drink up my water. Go ahead and drink go ahead. Just fine. I haven't touched it yet. Now, one of the reasons I haven't had a chance to touch my water, I started the ISO tea yesterday. Now, I told you, I will not sell anything at all or share anything unless I'm the first person who tries it. My best friend just put my phone number in there wrong. 7448. 7448, Shawana.
That's your best
That's
friend?
my best friend on the
That's your
planet.
best friend?
Best friend on the planet.
Get your life right.
Yes. That's the one that was telling me about the balcony.
I know.
That's her. That's
You are
Shawana.
awesome.
That is my best friend. She knew me at 300 pounds. She knew me at 130
That's
and
right.
everything in between. That is my best friend.
Shawana, get your life right.
404-401-7448. 404-401-7448. I am Queen Neith. Text me. Don't call me because I might be doing a Facebook Live. Don't do it. Okay, so I started this tea on yesterday. It is delicious. No sugar in it whatsoever. And so we put mango and apple in it to sweeten it. Put it in the crock pot for 12 hours.
Drip,
and when
drop.
I tell you, I drank it. Now, let me tell you what I did, because you know Queen Neith ain't going to lie to you on me. Yesterday, you saw the soup that I made for the brother, and he lost his mind. And then I made the beet burger. Get off of me! I made the beet burger. So he had the beet burger, and he had the soup. So I'm going to mess around and have this tea on the same day that I done set up and made all this food. So I wasn't hungry. I was just greedy. So I ate. But I ain't eat like I would have ate because that food was off the charts.
It was.
So this morning I had some more of the tea. I'm not hungry. I haven't even eaten today. I made sure Dr. Hernandez had food. I made sure that that Brother Amistad had food. My food is still sitting on the oven. I'm not hungry. Now, Yvonne is one of my students, but she also is one of my clients. And I used to ship soup all the way to Chesapeake, Virginia, every week for her. She was loving my soups. My soups are healing soups. Yes. So this is the business. Now, how would they reach you in order to get this tea?
They can reach me for 470-265-0232.
Do that 3 times.
3 times?
3 times.
470, you're making fun of me?
3 times.
470-265-0232.
One more time.
470, I forgot the number. 470-265, this is the pressure, yes. 0232.
And so I am on it. I took a picture of what my weight was yesterday when I started. I'm going to take another one at about 5 days and continue on. Brother Amistad has informed me that I'm going to start working out with him. I thanked him for his information. That's what I did.
You said thank you for sharing?
I thank you for sharing.
Shut it down. Shut the Facebook down. Shut it down, people. We're done.
I thanked him for his information. And so because as I lose this weight, that's Shawana. I love her. And so what I didn't want to do, which is something I did do last time, I want to tighten and tone as I'm losing. I don't want to just lose weight. Are you flexing again? Are you flexing again?
I didn't mean to do that.
I want to tighten and tone as I'm losing.
Parasites.
So that I can be tight beyond belief. So I'm very, very excited. But I am doing this myself. Now, what are these individual packages here, brother?
Well, you have the option to get to brew the tea. Or you can get it instant and just place it in your alkaline water and shake it up. So if you're on the go, you know, and you don't have the time, make the time. But if you don't have the time, you can just do it on the go with this packet.
Perfect. You can just put those in your little pocketbook and go with it.
Just put them in the black hole, the purse, because I know those things are crazy and notorious for being large. Anyway, and this one, the brew tea. Now, why I like the brew tea, or prefer brew tea, is because you can put mangoes and pineapples in it.
Yes.
And you know I love me some mangoes.
I do. I'm very
pineapples.
clear. Yes, sir.
This is like, oh, I love mangoes.
Okay, let's put that down so we don't have that happening.
All right, good. Okay.
Right.
Stop touching the fruit.
Stop touching the fruit. Give thanks and praise. Now, we were also talking about nervousness, and I want you to know that is how do you make the instant taste better. It's
Sweetness.
instant.
You can do the
Yeah, you
sweetness.
can put a little sweetener in there.
Not the, like the I think they sell them at like Kroger's and stuff. There's a little fruit sweeteners. I see a lot of the women that use the tea. They do these little sweet packets and they put it in there.
Okay.
I don't do that because I don't care about
Right.
it tasting good. I'm drinking the tea for a purpose.
Right.
And the purpose is to remove parasites. So I don't
Right.
give a flying flip about it having a sweet taste. I don't really care
I
about
was
it.
so
have a
concerned
mango
about the
taste.
flying flip.
Yeah,
Okay,
flying
thank you
flip.
for the flying
Oh,
flip.
okay, flying
So,
flips.
LaShawn, this is the concern. It is a tea, and it reminds you, it's not going to be, now, while you're playing, use this if you want it to be delicious.
Yeah.
Because, thank you, Shawana, that tastes amazing with the mangoes and the apples. So you could put mangoes and apples in your little single one with some hot water. You could do that. But sis, what I got to help you to understand is that parasites live off sugar. They love sugar.
Yes, they do.
So if we sitting up, and a lot of times when you're craving sugar, whatever you're eating ain't quite sweet enough.
That's the parasite.
It's the parasite screaming.
What's
Another
the
thing. Another thing that happens around 9 o'clock at night when you start getting these crazy cravings, you're not hungry because you ain't getting ready to go work out. That is the parasites demanding. Mm-hmm. And see, that's a narcissistic, sociopathic relationship that you have with your parasites. Do what I want now, woman. Do what I want. And so you have...
Oh, my bad.
And so when you give in to that, that's exactly what you're doing. Yeah. Islam, Brother Bay, Islam. And so we want you to know, we want to give you all of the symptoms so you know what you're working with. I have a treatment here. I have a 40-day follow-up package for you after you get off the machine so we continue to take it out. We've got the tea. Dr. Hernandez can help you as well, depending on how far it is and how long you've been carrying them on. We want to be able to help you. Something that as I healed my womb and lost 170 pounds was on is the forgotten foods. I sell it. I definitely advocate it. And so if you're trying to lose weight, we have the lean. If you're just trying to get healthy, we have the regular, but it has 21 organic greens, 16 medicinal mushrooms, and 77 plant-derived minerals. All right, let me stop everything and read the question.
No, I got it.
I know.
We'll answer it later.
If I drink the tea at work, will I have to go to the bathroom? Sometimes I have to make home visits. Okay, you will need to go to the bathroom. It is going to happen, but it's not like it's going to have you just every 15 minutes on it, because that was one of my concerns because I'm busy. But it does, and you find yourself eliminating more. So, if you do have to go to the restroom, you're gonna be like, good Lord, am I still here? Because all of that is backed up inside of you. Okay? So, Dr. Hernandez, if somebody wanted to get a consultation with you, what's the best number for them to reach you?
They can reach me at your number.
Okay. You can call me at 404-401-7448 if you're dealing with parasitical issues. If you are, yes, sir. If you're dealing with anything at all relating to your womb, you can reach out to me. As you know, I had fibroid tumors for 17 years and was able to heal my own body of those tumors, and they left my body. I've never had to have a surgery. I don't just specialize in fibroids, but I want you to reach out. PCOS, breast cancer, the whole 9 yards, anything dealing with your body, we are here. You have a wonderful, wonderful triple team that is here to help you. Brother Amistad will get you tight, get you right. I'm going to get what's going on with you emotionally, spiritually. Dr. Hernandez will be able to deal with you clinically and diagnostically. So you could not ask for a better combination. Let's go ahead and finish. Dr. Hernandez, tell us some more symptoms of parasites in the human body.
Sure.
Yes, Dr. Hernandez.
One of the ones I've come across frequently is fatigue.
So just being tired, that could be a sign of a parasite?
Yeah, if you're tired when you're not supposed to be.
Okay.
If you really haven't done much, you wake up from sleeping 8 hours.
Wake
and
up
still
tired. Okay.
That's a problem.
And that's not just from being in America?
No.
Oh. No. Okay.
No.
Go ahead, Dr.
Seems that way, but
yes.
So yeah, if you're finding that you're fatigued, this is something that a lot of people in America do find themselves
Americans
dealing with is
Okay.
fatigue. Chronic fatigue syndrome is what they call that.
Now,
one.
Gina says she wakes up sleepy. Is that the fatigue you're talking about?
That is exactly what I'm
You
saying.
might be wormy, Gina. Gina, reach out to us.
Yes.
Reach out to us, Gina. Gina, we want to take them worms out your life,
We
Gina.
saying that with love.
We got you, Gina.
See how serious I am right
We
now?
love you,
I'm saying
Gina.
that with love.
Give us them worms, Gina.
I don't want them worms.
I don't want.
You don't want the worms?
We want to kill the worms.
Go ahead, Dr. Nanda.
I'm trying to take them home with me. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember vision problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is it because they're behind your retina and that's causing pressure on there? What's it doing?
Most likely, it's because it's affecting the liver.
Ah, so you got a wormy liver. Now, we have a liver kidney flush, so they would want to do that?
Definitely.
Okay. Now, what about tooth grinding? Like at night when you just grind, it ain't just because you mad at your ex?
No. Again, like I said earlier, they're locked into your nervous system. So they can start to control motor neurons, and they can make you move a little bit.
Now, I also was told that forgetfulness. So a lot of people that think that they actually have Alzheimer's are just wormy. Is that true?
Brain fog, yep. Wow. Yeah, feeling
So a lot of our elder family members that we done stuck in a home and left them there, just full of parasites. All they needed to do was come on by here, see Queen Neith,
You need
get a
detox.
parasite purge,
Yeah.
and you done stuck them in a home and you taking their check.
Now, if it
You don't
is
win.
if it
I would
is
say.
Alzheimer's, then they will also need a metal detox, a heavy metal detox.
Talk to us about that, heavy metal. So that means they need to stop listening to AC/DC
No.
and to Pink Floyd?
That means
No.
they may have lead, mercury, molybdenum. Or
Remember
Who?
exactly.
Remember
Any
Molybdenum.
of those heavy metals that
Molybdenum.
are infesting our food supply currently, and also the metals that they're spraying on top of our heads
Okay.
consistently.
You talking about the chemtrails?
The chemtrails,
The
for sure.
chemtrails that
Yep.
Prince talked about.
Yeah, Prince did
Yes,
speak
Prince
on it.
spoke on it
Yep.
when he was speaking.
That's right. And but yeah, they've been doing that as long as I can remember. As long as I've been alive. That's a fact.
Okay. And so that is also parasitical. Now, also talk to me because I'm understanding that sugar cravings, when you constantly, I gotta have some more sugar. I need the sugar and muscle cramps. So a lot of what you may think are Charlie horses that you're getting just because you're not drinking water, that's not just Charlie horses.
That's a fact.
Now she said, okay, Camila, if you will reach out to me, if you're in the Atlanta area, I have a dentist that specializes in getting that mercury out of your body. The mercury is pouring into your system and it is poisoning you, sis. That is one of the things that I will be glad to direct you to him. He has been doing this for 30 years, getting that mercury out of people's body. You want to get that out of your body and have it replaced. That is one of the worst things that can happen to your system. It's taking heavy metals to a whole nother level. So that's not something that you want. Now, something else are just allergies and constantly having allergies all year long, post-nasal drip. That's something else that you may not even be aware of. But when you find yourself craving clay, watch your children. When your children want to constantly eat dirt, when they want to eat raw rice, dried foods,
Like ramen noodles?
charcoal,
Raw ramen
right?
noodles? Poor babies.
Yeah,
Raw ramen noodles.
charcoal. That is a symptom right there that this is what's going on with your child, and so. Something that we're not aware of,
This is my
yes,
favorite part right
yeah,
here.
child.
This is my
Something
favorite
that,
part right
okay,
here.
wait. I'm 42. They say I have arthritis. Nope. They say I suffer from PSTD. That could be true. I don't take any of the meds they prescribed. I used to run around with a gun. Okay, wait, it went away.
you need
I
that
want to
back.
see that one. Yeah,
You read
She
like my
say
daughter.
she
It just take you
run
forever to
around
get
with a joint gun. Hold on. They prescribe. Okay, stop. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay. Sister Gina, you called me, sweetie, but put the gun down. That's why I want you to put the gun down.
Why did it get so dark?
I don't know. I don't know. It got melanin in it. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I'm too close to it.
Yes, you made it chocolate. Okay, give thanks.
Back
And so, yes. So, Sister Gina, you called me, and we're going to help make it better. okay? But put the gun down. You know, I'm working on my NRA instructor certification, so put that down. But we're going to help you. And we're here. You said you stopped eating meat. Good, good, good. Because meat helps you to become ravenous because you're cooking the blood within that meat. So definitely cut that out. But we want to go ahead, the arthritis, we might want to just get them parasites out of you. Because again, it's causing muscle crampness. It's all up in your joints. That may be nothing but parasites. So we want to work on that. Also, if you look at the metaphysics of arthritis, when you have arthritis, a lot of times there's so much anger trapped inside of you that you have not released. So give me a call and we can set you up for a consultation. If I'm not able to help you, Dr. Hernandez is available. And then after we get the internal part situated, we can take you and have you hooked up with Brother Amistad. So I want to give you some hints on what your stool looks like and what it should look like.
You know,
okay?
I'm excited about this.
And I appreciate that.
Okay, great.
So a lot of times we don't know what our stool should look like.
Exactly.
Okay? We don't even want to look in there. You need to look in there so you can see. You need to look and see if you're bleeding. Okay? You may be bleeding when you wipe and have no idea what's going on in your body. You definitely need to be in charge. Now, once we have you on the T,
yes.
And especially if you come through, you get a parasite purge with me, anything that Dr. Hernandez can do to help you, please know that in your feces, you're going to have worms in it because it's better out than in.
Yes.
They have been running around your body all throughout your colon, all throughout your bloodstream. That's what's wrong with your brain.
Yes.
Some of your mates, you can't figure out what's wrong with them, but you make them pork chops every night. You're making them genetically modified chicken, which is filled with parasites. And if you say you love your children, you can't love your children and feed them genetically modified food. That's child abuse. See, it ain't just beating the child in the floor. When you ride through and get them a Happy Meal and you know better, that is child abuse because you know better and you choose not to do better.
Imagine getting arrested at the McDonald's.
Okay. Like I'm at McDonald's, let me go ahead and have her arrested right now. She done lost her mama. Lost her mind. Okay, so let's talk about this feces here. Yes. So type number 1. These are hard little, they look like, if any of you have ever been to Dunkin' Donuts, and this is not a plug for them. They look like
Whoppers. You know the chocolate Whoppers? That's what they look like. Whopper. Oh, my bad. Anyway. Yeah, go ahead. Dunkin' Donuts.
Or Goobers.
Goobers?
Yeah. Is it Whoppers or Goobers?
Either one.
It's the same thing, right? Yeah. I used to eat them when I was a kid.
Yeah,
chocolate thing.
They ain't had them in St. Thomas.
What?
All right, so we had, so you looking at the little Goobers, or in my more pleasant example, we were talking about Dunkin' Donuts. And if you remember the little blueberry donut holes, okay, sometimes if they're that big, you have even more challenges because that's a lot going on.
Space.
However, they are separate hard lumps and they look like nuts. They're very, very...
Okay, go ahead. You got it. Nuts are good. Hard to pass.
They're hard to pass.
Yes.
The second type is sausage shaped, but it is lumpy. It's like a big lumpy piece of sausage. Okay? The third type is, it's like a sausage, but it has cracks all over the surface. This ain't good, y'all. Pay attention to what you're passing. Your body is a mechanism that is beautiful, and she's constantly trying to tell you when you're not well. She's trying to let you know, listen, I need you to stop putting them poisons in me because I want you to heal. But you keep on setting yourself up to die. I want you to live. Can you please live? Please. Can you stop infesting me? And that's what some of your wombs are saying as well. My brothers, I want you to know that your penis is sacred and so is your life.
Dirty dicks.
You are...
Gotta get the dirty dicks clean. Dude.
Type number 4.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
Type number 4 is what your feces should look like. It looks like a sausage or a snake
Coiling.
that's smooth and soft. Okay?
Yes.
It should not be painful for you to go to the restroom. It just should not be. If it is, then you know that you're completely dehydrated, and you probably got little people living up in there running around not paying rent. They eating up your food. Now, this is one of the things. If you have parasites and you have fibroid tumors and you're trying to get pregnant, you about to have a mess on your hands, because all of your nutrients are going into feeding the parasites and feeding the fibroids. No. So they are already, it's not true?
Not the baby.
Not the baby, right. So they're already fighting over you, trying to figure out why that got so dark. There we go. Give thanks. You did that.
Look what you said.
I see. That's my Shawana. That's why she's my best friend. Yes.
Get your life right, Shawana.
For the last 14 years, she has been with me. I love her. Right. Now listen, y'all. So if you're not passing sausages that look like snakes through your body on a regular basis, that are soft and smooth, you are probably dehydrated. And you probably have worms. Now, if you're trying to get pregnant, hear me. Right now, your nutrients are feeding the parasite and they're feeding the fibroids, if you have both of those. If you now introduce a baby into that equation, that baby is probably going to miscarry at the 4th month, because it can't get the nutrients it needs because it's competing with what's already in your body. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get rid of the parasites. Let's get rid of the fibroid so that your baby can get everything that it needs. We don't need any more premature babies. And especially when I can educate the mother and let her know you don't have to have this experience.
We got to heal the woman first.
Yes, I want to help you heal. Many of you all are aware that on my that we are doing the Sacred Medicine Woman class. And that's getting ready to start January 6th. Interviews start this Friday, December 1st. I am here to make women better than me, and I am excellent. Do you hear me? But I train women to be amazing. I'm just a queen. I need to develop you into the mother of civilization. So give me that opportunity. 404-401-7448, 404-401-7448. Reach out to me and I can get you into the interest group. Right now we have about 1,700 women that are in the interest group ready to go in the class. We have a class that started the fall of 2017 in September. Those women's lives have changed. Let me tell you what else is going on in your stool. Now, if you're getting soft blobs that have clear-cut edges that are easy to pass, still, that's okay. But again, that's not what we want. That's letting you know it's some things that are not going well. Fluffy pieces of raggedy edges that are mushy, you're not well. And then if it's watery, you know you're not well. Reach out to us, give us a call. We want to help you. We want to make it better.
Do they need pictures?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No.
Some people are visual.
No.
Okay.
No, they can go on
Google
Images.
You want to see the stool?
What about teen boys? Teen boys with impacted bowels. Here we go. You are not drinking enough water. Your parents are allowing you to drink sodas and to drink other things besides water. See, your children are under your care, so you are 100% responsible for what goes in their body. Don't nobody care about what a child want to eat? Are you kidding me? I don't want to eat that, mama. Okay, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to pay bills. What are you talking about? Stop letting your kids run you. Yeah. So if your child is impacted, it's from fast food. It's from the chicken. It's from the food that you are allowing to go into their body. So your child don't run nothing but their mouths, and they really don't get to do that. Yay! Okay, Mutma Hassan, she is 73 years old. She was here. She's my oldest student, and she is off the charts. And Anejadek Moot, she came in, had her parasite purge, and she just got her 40-day follow-up package. You are never too old to do this. You are never too old to do this. You have to take care of yourself. If you don't love you first, you don't deserve to be in a loving relationship. You absolutely don't. It is unfair. What kind of parent allows themselves to be wormy while taking care of their child? It's affecting your brain. It's affecting your parenting skills. It's affecting you at work. It's affecting it. He only wants seafood. Okay, sis, this is the thing. He doesn't want seafood. Please grab that, yeah. He doesn't want seafood. He wants plankton. He wants what they are eating. That one and the, yep. He wants what the fish are eating. So here are two examples of, and now you can't read it because it ain't in English, but this is seaweed, okay? And it is delicious, all right? And so this is what your child really wants. Get them off of chips and give them some seaweed snacks.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
This is why it's so important for us to uplift the woman, okay? This is what I keep talking about, because we just addressed a major issue of how if a woman is not uplifted, if she's not in the correct vibration, you will allow your kid to run you and eat whatever it is that they want, whatever the system tells them to eat. And if you are in a higher vibration, you got control of all of that. This is so important that we get this, okay? This is why the reason I'm saying this is because it affects me, because I was raised by a woman, okay? So if you're able to control what I'm eating and you're able to guide me correctly, I become the most awesome king on the planet. I want us to make the kings awesome. I want to be awesome. So I'm going to say it real simple. If we uplift a woman, I win.
Yes.
That is exactly right. As a father of 3 young men,
yes.
Yes, I do not run a democracy in my home.
I know that's
just be honest. They don't have a vote.
No.
It's going to be a lot of vegetables on that plate.
A lot.
Yes.
If they want juice, after they drink all of their water,
yes.
I do have some organic juice that they
Absolutely.
can have some of.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's a fact. And as far as uplifting the woman, that is the #1 goal of all of us.
Yes.
I mean, that should be our goal.
Absolutely.
And in fact, that's the principle that I live by.
Indeed. Right. Indeed. And that's a beautiful thing. So I want you to know that the parasites have different stages. And pay attention as I read them to you, because the parasites in your life have different stages. A lot of times your mama is a parasite. And so she now makes you feel like, since you're finally out of her house, that you're supposed to help her with her bills and do all of these things, even when it takes away from your household. And so out of guilt, not because she needs it, but just out of guilt, and not because she's sick, but a lot of our mothers are controlling. And so you have to, when we look at the scripture that says to honor your mother and father, that your days be long on the earth, it does not say obey them. So once you are an adult, you need to have your own mind and make decisions as to whether or not, if I obey this request, am I going to then go to my landlord and say, well, you know, I had to give some money to my mama, so I ain't got my rent. Where is the practicality in that? Now, again, I'm not talking about if she's sick, if she's about to get put out. I'm talking about some of your mamas that are manipulative. See, we're afraid to have real conversations. Some of our mamas are manipulative. And so forever over your head, she's hanging the song, for the 9 months I carried you, held you inside me, no charge. Okay, listen. Thank you. Go ahead, darling.
I got to say something
about
this, okay? All right. The emotion that I'm feeling right now, you know, really is what I want to address.
Okay.
This is how powerful the connection is between me and the woman.
Yes.
See, as Queen was talking about that, ain't no way that I am not going to give my mother money, even though she's manipulative. I'm going to do whatever she say. So if we could raise the vibration of my mother,
yes,
so that she doesn't do that to me,
yes,
then it helps me to be a better man. It
yes,
helps the children to be better children.
Yes.
Okay? They
yes,
learn something, because we're going to do whatever our mama say.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So I'm telling you, we got to make sure we focus on raising these women's vibration.
Yes.
All right? I love you guys to death.
Yes.
But I'm
life.
To life. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I love you guys to life.
Yes.
Correction.
Yes.
Okay? So let's focus on raising women's vibration.
Yes.
This is the kind of work that Queen is doing.
Yes.
This is the kind of work that Dr. Hernandez is doing.
Yes.
This is the kind of work that Amistad is doing.
Yes.
Okay? please understand this. It's about the woman. It's about the womb.
Yes.
I will win.
Yes.
That's why I'm so excited about it.
Yes.
Because I'm a winner. When
Yes.
she win, when you win, when women win, I win.
Yes.
Okay?
Doc, did you want to jump in with that?
We all win.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
And I just love how this conversation turned into a more science lesson.
Yes.
So
yes,
I'm
it
pleased.
did. Absolutely. Islam. So that's one of the reasons that I teach, sisters. And my youngest student is 22. My oldest student is 73. Okay? So we can't hear no kind of excuses. I want you to reach out to me. If you know that some of the things you do are jacked up, if you know you manipulate your children now when they're little children, if you know that you manipulate your man, you manipulate the people around you, see, those are the things that we deal with, especially when we get into the gateway of sacred words. You're going to be accountable for your words. You're going to be accountable for the way that you treat people. Thank you, brother. You're going to be accountable for the way that you treat people, for the way that you control, for the way that you manipulate, for the way that you use your vagina. Okay? We're going to stop doing that foolishness, because what you do is you damage your sons. You damage somebody else's son who's a good man, who's an excellent man, because you think you got him whooped. But it's a horrible thing when the veil finally comes off that brother's eyes and he starts to see you for who you are. Let's get your vibration high enough so we can start making better relationships. See, brothers, one of the things that I want to help you understand, and I love my brothers, all of the healthiest relationships I ever had growing up were with men. My father raised me. My father is the sun, the moon, the stars, all of his frat brothers. Roanoke, Virginia chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Shout out to all of my big brothers. They looked out for me growing up. And that's one of the reasons that I am the most excellent quality woman that I am today. Because I have healthy relationships with men. So I'm protective over my brothers. Some of the foolishness that I see my sisters doing. Sister, if you decide to lay down and have a baby, if you wasn't raped, this is who I'm talking to, is the ones that wasn't raped. But if you gapped your legs and decided to lay down with a brother and then got pregnant, do not then play games with whether or not he can see the child. If he give you some extra money, I'm going to take you to the court and you got to pay me through the court and all of that, because you made a decision to lay down.
That's so damaging.
You made that decision. It damages the child. It damages the men. It damages the relationship. And what your child is seeing is, okay, so I need to get pregnant at 15 so that I can run somebody, so I know I got a check coming in. Are you serious? I hold you accountable, sisters. I hold you accountable for knowing your relationship is dysfunctional and laying down, allowing yourself to get pregnant again, thinking that, oh, well, if I have another baby for him, it'll make my relationship functional. The devil is a liar. If your relationship is dysfunctional, it is dysfunctional. That's exactly what it is. Stop being manipulative. Stop lying to these brothers about you being pregnant by them. Stop lying and getting money for abortions that you never had. And so he's sitting up going through all of this guilt, all of this shame. I'm sitting up having to do post-abortion healing clinics for him. And then when I do the reading to find out the sex of the child, to find out there was no child, and this man has been walking around with guilt all of this time because you chose to be manipulative, are you kidding me? Please understand that karma is real. And I don't care how much you scream and holler about the blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus does not remove your karma, baby. I was a preacher for years. I went in with it. And I'm letting you know, karma is for the Christian, it's for the Jew, it's for the Muslim, it's for the African spiritualist, it's for the atheist. And when you are being manipulative in order to get him to love you, in order to get him to give you some money, sis, are you kidding me? It is coming back to you. Now, let me talk to my brothers. Some of y'all are just trifling beyond belief. But do you know why you're trifling? Because your mama was trifling in the way that she dealt with you. She did not handle you. She did not want you because you look like your daddy, and your daddy abandoned her. So every time she looked at you, all she saw was your daddy. And she mishandled you, and she abused you the whole time you were growing up. So what you decided was, once I grow up, I don't want nothing that looks like a black woman. I want any other race of woman except for a black woman because of the way I was treated. Brother, you need help. You need help. The parasites in your body have nothing to compare with the parasites that are in your mind, that are telling you that you want something outside of what brought you here. Now, yes, your mama was wrong. Release your mama and then come back and find a woman that's not like her. Your mama taught you what you don't want. But it didn't tell you to sit up and go to a woman of another nation, because she will never be able to understand who you are and to develop that warrior within you. It takes a mother of civilization to develop the father of civilization within you. She would be a parasite to you. She would do nothing but take and drain your melanin. She can't cultivate your melanin. Brother, you must understand, the darker you are, the more of a responsibility you have. All day, every day. You must open up your spiritual ears because the words are right there for you. The spirit is sitting there. Your ancestors are sitting there like, what's up? Why won't you talk to me? Why won't you at least greet me every morning? I've watched over you all night long. I've protected you and your family all night long, and you won't even speak to me when you wake up? Are you kidding me? This is a travesty. So we're going to go back to the parasites, and I'm going to share with you the way that they progress. You start out with a roundworm. And again, deal with the parasites in your life. Some people start out coming around asking you for $10. Oh, brothers, you don't owe a heifer a dime just because you taking her out. You do and are obligated to pay when you go out. Absolutely. She should not be paying for a meal if you're pursuing her. That's just trifling. But as far as you paying her bills, y'all don't live together. Why are you paying her bills out the gate? Why is she coming to you? Well, I need my light bill paid. Well, what were you doing before I came? Brothers, don't set yourself up to be used. That's manipulation. Now, yeah, every once in a while we run into it, and then the game that's run on you is, well, you hitting it. Brother, wait 90 days. See your penis as sacred. You'll get a chance to see who she really is. Is she really setting you up to be her provider before it's time? Now, once y'all are in a relationship, it's a whole different dynamic. But you done sat up and gave it up to her just because she's willing. You got to ask yourself, why is she wanting it so bad? What is it? The sister don't even know. She don't even know she ain't never seen my driver's license. She don't know if I'm who I am, but she ready to just throw it at me. Brothers, pay attention. A lot of my sisters are infected and infested, mad at men, and they want to pass it along, especially if she's willing to just let you run up in her raw. You better pay attention. You better pay attention, my brothers, because I have too many testimonies and I counsel too many men who fell in love with easy women, and now they're running around with AIDS. They're running around with genital warts. They're running around with herpes because they thought they had found the one, and I just couldn't wait to give it to her, and she couldn't wait to gap her legs. Pay attention. There's trifling on both ends because we're all damaged. Many of our mothers damaged the sisters, damaged the brothers. Brothers, you've got to know the whole package that you're dealing with. You need to spend more time talking and less time sniffing. Spend more time talking to her. Find out you're getting ready to possibly leave a baby inside of her. You're possibly setting a child up to be abused by a crazy chick because you didn't take the time and do the due diligence to find out who you're getting ready to stick your sacred penis into. The woman could be a parasite. Pay attention, my brothers. They start out as roundworms. Then they turn into hookworms that have, yes, sir. It's not stages. Okay. Okay, thank you. So we have the eggs, we have the larva, and then we have the adults. So you want to pay attention, and sisters, this is for all of us. If a man comes to you and out the gate, he's asking you for money, that right there lets you know that's an egg. Every time you give it, then that turns into a larvae. And then when he wants to can I drive your car? Can I use your credit card? That becomes an adult. Don't let nobody's son use you. You are not that desperate to have a man in your life. Clean you up, fall in love with you, raise your vibration. And then you attract higher vibrating men so that you have a choice. You deserve a choice. You deserve the best of everything. And if you are receiving anything less, it's because you're choosing to attract less. Let's get rid of the parasites in our lives. Let's talk about how to elimination strategies for parasites. Dr. Hernandez, break that down for us, please.
There's several ways you can deal with worms.
Yes.
One of the ways is your lovely parasite cleansing machine.
Yes.
They don't like electricity. So that's one thing.
Okay.
There's also several herbs that you can use. There's the wormwood, of course.
Wormwood, okay.
Black walnut. Clove.
Okay.
We have garlic. And many other herbs.
Okay.
We also can do cleanses, fasting, various forms of detoxing, juicing.
Okay.
These types of things all correlate and come together to help move the parasites out. However, one of the things that you brought up earlier is very important, talking about after they do the machine,
yes,
you still have them follow up for another 40 days.
Yes.
Now, dealing with the life cycle of parasites, they have various life cycles depending on what type of worm or parasite it is. And so the eggs may not be affected when you do the electricity.
Right.
So you have to give them time to hatch, become larvae, kill those larvae.
Absolutely.
There may still be some eggs sitting there, so you have to, you have to deal with that life cycle.
Yes.
It is a process.
Yes.
So, that's something to be aware of, and that's how you pretty much deal with it.
And see, that life cycle is something you've got to pay attention to.
Information.
You've got to pay attention to the life cycle of the parasites in your life, okay? You've got to start paying attention that there are different people in your life. Yes, sir. What about eating the same? Yes, we're getting ready to get to that, sister. We got it right here. We're getting ready to take care of all of that. Thank you for sharing. So the parasites, the parasites in your life. Because, see, pay attention. How do I know if I'm a good candidate for parasites? What were you as a child? As a child, were you the little kid that always did extra in order to get people to like you? I was. I would go do extra things for people, buy stuff for people that didn't care nothing about me so that I would have friends. Crazy. I wish I would buy something. No. But you got to pay attention to the type of child you were. If you were an overgiver child, you open yourself up to parasitical relationships. You don't have to buy anybody's love. You don't have to overgive constantly and always be there and be a ride-to-die chick. Why are you a ride-to-die chick? Why we gotta die? Where are we going? What I'm gonna eat? You know what I'm saying? Right. You know? Why has it gotta be all that? And who are you ride to die for?
I got questions.
Right. I got questions. Who are you ride to die for? See, that's the whole thing. We be ride to die for people. Let me speak on jail. Let me talk to my sisters who want to be ride to die for brothers who are in jail. Why? Unless you was sitting up in the house, living off his drug money. Now he done got locked up. Yes, you need to be ride to die. Keep that commissary packed because he kept you at home, kept your nails and fingers and everything done. So go ahead and look out for him. But sis, are you kidding me? You gonna sit up and go to prisoners.com and then get you a dude, and then you somehow believe that because you kept his commissary packed, he gonna be faithful to you. No, he's gonna use you for somewhere to stay as soon as he gets out of jail, and then he's gonna be, ooh, I'm free now. I can shave, I can do whatever I want, and then wow, you've done the most to get the least. I'm not doing your time.
You talking to me, Tina?
That's right.
You talking to
I
me,
ain't
Tina?
doing your time.
You ain't doing the time? Okay,
Absolutely.
I got it.
So some other elimination strategies, you want to heal your gut.
Yeah.
Give me a call. Dr. Hernandez and I are both vegan chefs. We can help you. Okay? I actually have it so that people can come here and eat. No, you're not eating for free. No, boo-boo. Don't get it twisted. You're going to pay if you come here and eat. I have packages, not, oh, Queen Neith, I just heard you're cooking. I'm going to come by and eat. No, boo-boo. No.
Boo-boo.
No. Right.
You
So.
You didn't ask me what we're going to do about parasites. You asked me. I got something.
Brother Homicide, what are we going to do about parasites?
Hey, lose his number, keep your legs closed.
10 benefits of parasite
Detox
cleansing.
tea. Get your detox done if you want to get parasites.
Oh,
Okay?
I was not ready
Keep
for
your
that.
legs closed.
Again, you can reach us 404-401-7448. Also, if you need a reading, I do relationship readings. I do friendship readings.
Yeah.
You don't need to drag some of these raggedy Negroes and Negrettas into 2018 with you. Brother, sometimes you need to be like, listen, I'm not getting ready to give you a Christmas gift. I don't even celebrate Christmas, but just so I don't have to hear your mouth, I get you something for Christmas. But for real, I don't want to marry you, so I'm going to stop wasting your time. I really don't want to be with you. I just don't want to be lonely. Then, brother, you then want the opportunity, go ahead and move her out the way, and you want to have the opportunity to fall in love with you. Sisters, let me share something with you. If a man loves you more than he loves himself, you are in a dangerous relationship. He has to be in love with himself. Hollywood doesn't teach it. Nothing in the planet teaches it. But if he's not in love with himself and you become his whole wide world, guess what happens? Soon as you start tripping, he don't know what to do.
That's parasitical.
He don't know what to do. It is a parasitical relationship because he's pouring all of the love he should have for himself into you. And so then you complaining, he don't understand me. He don't hear me. Okay, this is the problem. You didn't take 90 days to get to know him. You gapped your legs. You got him whooped. And then y'all are now having this wonderful relationship.
She gapped her legs.
And yeah, she gapped her legs, got him whooped, did a few tricks that you learned on the internet. And now all of a sudden, he's strung out. I'm in love. Oh, puppy. Oh, puppy. And that's the whole problem.
Preach.
He doesn't love himself. Find out if that brother, ask him, brother, what's the last thing you did for yourself? What's the last money you spent on yourself? Yes, Brother Amistad.
No. I'm just saying.
Right.
I understand.
Listen,
I am resonating with what you're talking about right now.
Yes.
I was once a puppy.
You were a puppy?
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And a lot of my brothers, like I said, I teach women and I love my sisters. And I do not play when it comes to my sisters, especially if you are part of my tribe. I am everybody's Aunt Yvonne. And if you know anybody named Yvonne, you know Yvonnes do not play.
What?
No. If your name is Yvonne.
Is this scriptural?
Yes.
What?
You come to the package. You come to the planet not playing. But my brothers. And so I will never let my sister sit up and just, black men ain't this. Shut up. You say I'm crazy. Yep, there's an Yvonne. That's her Aunt Yvonne right there. You're not going to dog my brothers because what we going to do is own our responsibility in every part of this. We have a new 52-week class starting on January 6th. Yep. Text me, 404-401-7448. That is a Sacred Medicine Woman course, and we help you to become the mother of civilization. Bam, and that's what happened. So, we're going back to 10. What happened? And there is a men's course coming because my brothers deserve the best of everything, just like my sisters do. Now, what I'm going to sit up and train a woman for 52 weeks, and then she come up, she vibrate, and then she ain't got no man.
Wow.
She like, okay,
no.
no, and no. Thank you for your application.
No boo-boo.
Thank you for, all right, no boo-boo. No, because she deserves the best of everything. You hang with me for 52 weeks, baby, you come out as pure gold.
Yep.
But you deserve to have a brother that is able to be greater than or equal to you.
You need to have a sacred penis.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A sacred penis. Okay. Give thanks and praise. Yeah. So the 10 benefits of parasite cleansing. It improves your energy.
Yup.
Okay? So if you always running around tired, your kids are tired, everybody tired, when you get rid of those parasites, then you're free. Now, you got to keep in mind, you can't just hug on everybody as well, because if people are parasitical, they get into your auric field. And so that weighs you down. When I see most brothers, I'll be like, hold up, brother, which means don't come all up, grabbing all up on this. Step away from the queen. Greetings. That's all you get. Everybody don't deserve to be all up in this. All of this here, that's just a lot. All right, it improves your brain function because many of those parasites are up hanging out in your brain, eating up your brain tissue. And so once we get them out, you find, oh my gosh, I don't go upstairs and forget why I went there. I don't start driving and forget where I was supposed to go. I don't forget. Just get rid of that foolishness. You have less aches and pains. And the brother already talked about all of your joints and everything that's infested with all the little nasty parasites.
See that neck motion right there?
I did. Oh, do it again. Do it again now. Woo! Lord.
Neck right there. Okay, that's
over. All right. So it decreases your food cravings. And you'll probably lose weight because you're eating all this food to feed them parasites. And you blowing up like a Goodyear blimp, all because you ain't getting over. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's go to rallies. I'm hungry. Checkers. And it's not you. It's them people you got running around in your body. Okay? It helps you to improve your digestion. So you're not running around having gas, burping all the time, sounding nasty. Okay? It reduces your stress level.
Come on.
So when you get parasitical relationships out of your life, and you get the people who are parasites out of your life, well, doggone it. Okay, that didn't work. Get the people that are parasites out of your life, then you'll be good to go. Okay? You feel lighter because you're not weighed down by the people, places, things, and ideas, as well as microorganisms that are parasites. And you learn to smile again.
Come on.
You smile. You learn to smile again. A lot of us have just stopped smiling. Who took away your smile?
Come on now.
Okay? Who took away your smile from you?
The parasitical relationships
and
the parasites.
Woo, Shaba. And then you have an improved social life because people actually want to be around you.
Oh, yeah.
They're not like, no, I don't want to do. So Dr. Hernandez talked about wormwood, black walnut hull, and clove. And so we want to just build on those for you and then share with you 3 fruits because we want you to have the best of everything. So, brother, I'm going to start. Talk to us about wormwood.
Well, wormwood aids in reduction of fever. It helps to improve digestion.
Okay.
Stimulates menstrual discharges.
Yes.
Stimulates menstrual discharge.
Yes.
Right? And it helps to get rid of nausea and fatigue.
Okay.
And it also relieves stress and anxiety.
Okay.
That's what wormwood can do for you. Right?
And it gets rid of that bile that's up in your liver?
In your liver.
Okay. Now, again, we've been talking about purging things out of your liver. We store in our kidneys a lot of fear. Okay? And then your liver also is impacted. Every time you eat anything, your organs give you a judgment day. Okay? Your body judges you every time you put food in your body. You can't help how you grew up. Our parents did the best they knew how to do. Now you are fully responsible, and many of you have children and grandchildren that you're responsible for. You are responsible for what goes into your child's mouth. Your child don't have no money. So how they just, let me go and buy this poisonous food because what? Many of you need to take your house back.
Take it back.
And stop letting people that don't pay no rent run stuff in your house. How you running stuff? How you going to decide you want cereal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? That's lazy.
You're raising a parasite.
You're raising a parasite. Then what happens, especially if it's a son, that raggedy joker then sits up and goes and finds a woman and lives off of her.
You just raised
Who
a
does
parasite.
that?
And eats all her cereal.
And eats up all her cereal. All right, fine.
Come on, raise the woman's vibration.
Yes.
Let's do it today, man.
Shabba.
We raising parasites. Come on now.
Parasites. Now, and wait, because you raise parasitical daughters too. I'm very even on it.
I know about those.
Yes. And so they come in, ooh, let me see, he got a good job. He a longshoreman. Ooh.
I'm going to detox the shit out of her. I'm going to detox the shit out of her.
Come on, you go make your own money so y'all can come together and you can purchase some commercial real estate together instead of you just trying to take and never give.
Come on, let's do this.
Man, look. All right, so black walnut, it boosts your immune system. It helps to aid in preventing cancer.
Yes.
It reduces the risk of heart diseases. It's very effective for sore throat. So instead of sitting down sucking down all of these
Halls and all that
halls and all that kind of trash, get you some black walnut. Put that in your mouth. Help your mouth out, okay?
Put some
Yeah.
Put some black walnut in your mouth. I like this. This is a great show. This is a great show.
It's a family show.
It's a family show.
It's
a family
okay,
show.
let's go.
It helps to relieve your constipation and your diarrhea. So where do we find it? If you have a Whole Foods, if you have any type of Whole Foods or natural herb store, they're gonna have it loose. And just get it. You can make you a tea out of it.
Yes.
Okay. It also helps with athlete's foot. All right.
What?
So yes, it helps with athlete's foot. So you can actually soak your feet in it and drink it as a tea because your feet are filled with what? Skin. And your toes are porous. So your skin is your largest organ and it's going to suck it right into your foot. It's also very beneficial in controlling your cholesterol levels. Okay?
I really appreciate you talking about these things. Clove, black walnut.
Absolutely. Dr. Hernandez, tell us about the benefits of clove.
Cloves, they can aid in digestion.
Okay.
They boost your immune system. Protects liver against infections. Helps to control blood sugar levels. Beneficial in preserving bone density for my women who are getting older.
Okay.
Or,
so they're not hunched over like this and all like that? Osteoporosis.
Yeah,
now, is that real? Is that something that really happens?
That really happens.
It really does. Okay.
It really does happen.
Okay.
Gives relief from inflammation and pain. Again, also dealing with some arthritis, which you touched on earlier. Helps to cure gum disease and gingivitis, like periodontallism.
Okay.
They don't help us smiling?
Yeah. It does.
Okay.
It will definitely open your mouth and make you smile.
Now, periodontalism, because that was a great periodontalism.
That's too many syllables for me.
That's like 7 syllables. Can you break that down for the 4-syllable people? Can you help with that?
We can say inflammation of the mouth and the gums.
Okay.
So the soft tissue of the mouth is inflamed.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I like that.
Now, this is one thing that has come up just for a second. It's kind of off topic, but I have a client that I must see shortly.
Okay.
So I need to end my piece here.
Oh, no, Dr. Hernandez.
Yeah, I almost forgot. I have a client that I have to get across town to see and help get her off of dialysis.
Okay.
So
He's doing good work. So
He
yes,
is.
I
He's doing good
have
work.
people to help and places to go, but I enjoyed my time here. This has been very...
Wait, there's a question for you, Dr. Hernandez. You can't leave yet. What about consuming cloves? Should we do it as a tea? Should we chew them? What to do with the cloves, Dr. Hernandez?
You can do both. However,
yes.
cloves have a very strong flavor.
Yes.
Very bitter flavor. Most people can't really handle cloves directly in their mouth.
Right. And it makes you
but if
it
you do
numbs
have
your mouth too,
exactly,
right? Yeah, it's
so
numbing.
It has an analgesic property, so if you have tooth issues, if you have a toothache, you can then chew on that clove. You can chew on it and get the nutritional benefits and anti-parasitic benefits.
Okay.
But like I said, that's not something I would tell people to do because I don't expect people to go that far.
Right, right.
Just boil it or something?
Yeah, a tincture is probably
Okay,
going to be the easiest
okay,
way for
got
the
it.
general populace to handle it.
Got it.
You guys were talking about things that kind of taste bitter
Right,
earlier.
right.
I mean, you know me. You've known me for several years.
I have.
And I drink a lot of bitter
You do.
teas.
That is a true statement.
So I don't have any problem with it. However, I would not put that on anyone else because everyone's in a different place. And so you got to meet people where they're at.
Absolutely. Now, something that we do in the Caribbean, we will take an orange, an orange.
An orange.
We will take an orange and stick the cloves in it, and then we boil the whole thing.
There you go.
Okay? So then it has like an orange flavor to it, and it has the cloves, and that's real, real good for any problems that you have in your teeth, but also for getting that clove into your body in order to process to clean out your liver.
There you go.
And so that's an excellent, excellent way. And I mean, you cover it.
Do it
Cover
like a
it with the
ham.
cloves, right, just like with a ham. And then you put it in a pot of water and boil it. And that's really delicious, but it's excellent. It is. So, Dr. Hernandez, thank you for your time with us. We're going to continue on,
Yes.
but we appreciate you.
I appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely. And so people will be reaching out. If you need to reach Dr. Hernandez, 404-401-7448. And that way we can properly place you because we all work together as a team. We are excited about being able to serve you. You're going to get a chance to see me do some sound therapy on Brother Amistad shortly. So that you will know what is in store for you on Saturday when we do the full moon meditation. What were the three things again?
Some of the three.
Oh, okay. It was cloves, black walnut hull. It was cloves, black walnut hull,
Wormwood.
and wormwood.
Wormwood.
And wormwood. And you can make a tea out of all of those, put them together. Yes, please don't call right now. Please don't call right now in the middle of my Facebook Live because I won't call you back. Okay, so put that in there. And so if you have the little, I usually have them sitting around, Williams-Sonoma is the best place to order them online. They're called tea diffusers, but it's a long one. And you can put them down in a teacup like this, and it has a little thing that holds over. Put 1/3 of each of those herbs in there to fill it, and then put your hot water on there, let it steep for about 15-20 minutes, and then drink it down. Do not put sugar with it. Do not put sugar with it. Don't put nothing sweet. So no agave, no honey, no nothing.
Boo-boo.
No boo-boo, because that draws more to you. You want to put some garlic in it? Go, mama. You go garlic. You go ahead and put some garlic in your tea. That when I grow up, maybe I will acquiesce because she's my role model.
I got you.
I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'm not there yet. So thank you, Dr. Hernandez.
Peace and love,
We
family.
appreciate
Peace and
you
love.
indeed.
Peace out.
Indeed. And so we're going to continue on to share with you. I'm going to slide over a little bit so we can have more room. Okay, brother?
I'm fine.
All right.
I get to put more of this
So all the muscles are.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, people, so here we go. Me and Brother Amistad. So, what are they saying? Yes. So, we wanted to share with you a couple more things that help you to purge parasites from your body. Psyllium husk and bentonite clay. Okay?
Say that again. Psyllium?
Psyllium husk, and bentonite clay. Now, I use bentonite clay when I do my yoni steams, and it helps to actually pull out anything that is currently present within a woman's womb. Okay? It helps to dislodge them.
That's psyllium husk?
No, the
bentonite
bentonite clay.
Okay.
And so we put it right across there, and it helps to loosen it up. Bentonite clay is actually composed of volcanic ash, and you can really find it in Benton, Wyoming. That's the reason that it's called bentonite clay. You may not have known that, so we thought we would share it with you.
Wow,
But for a lot of people that have real itchy scalp, you can lay that, you can part your hair, lay that on there, and then you would be able to take the pain, the itching out of your scalp, takes the inflammation away, and it also helps to restore your hair. Now, we also have the HSN product, and that helps to restore hair as well. If you remember, if you've seen some of our other videos, Brother Amistad had a little bit of hair loss. And so he took this product, and it helped to fill in the front of his hair. And it's only been less than a month. He also used...
She's going to go in, by the way. Here, just take it. Just take it. Go in.
Hear me, he used emu oil.
Say it quickly, please.
Emu oil.
Now, let's keep it moving.
Emu oil. I am not advocating the emu oil because emus were harmed in the making of the emu oil.
Wow.
However, if you are still open to emus, then that's it. That'll help you get your hair back in.
Yes, it will.
And yeah, you and the emu and everyone will have hair.
It has a lot of other benefits as well,
Yes.
okay? It helps with when I work out and I have sore muscles. It takes away the soreness, but rosemary can do that as well.
Yes, and you
So-
can make a rosemary tea. Absolutely.
Rosemary
These
can
are
do that as well.
facts.
And I sell essential oils as well on my
Yes.
website. So if you
Yes,
want
you
to
do.
opt in for rosemary to take away muscle pain versus emus because you love the emus,
Yes.
go for rosemary.
You always have options. So we are really excited, and I wanted to talk to you. Several of you all have seen us juicing, and I wanted you to see Brother Amistad is one of my clients, and you know that I am a certified international raw and vegan chef, and so I have, before he works with his clients, I will juice for him. And so he gets the opportunity, and you can too, to come by and to have a package where I take care of your juice in the morning and your smoothie. You go to work, come back at lunch. I've got a beautiful and delicious lunch ready for you. You go out back to work, come back at dinner, and then you go on to your prospective wherever. You don't just get to just hang out with the queen and all that. So the major health benefit of juicing.
I looked at the light too long. I can't see.
Anti-aging.
Yes.
Live enzymes.
Yes.
It detoxes your body. And it's nutrient infused.
Yes.
So you've got to make sure that you're juicing the right foods together. You're putting the right combinations together. And so when I do my next one, I'm going to share with everybody about subcutaneous fruits, subacid fruits, which ones should be juiced together.
Subcutaneous is a big word.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for acknowledging that. Thank you for sharing.
Subcutaneous.
So you've got subacid fruits, then you have acid fruits, then you have melons, you have different types of vegetables as well. Certain things should not be juiced together. Now, let me give you a caveat. Straight green juice, I'm not going to do. Because it's nasty. I'm going to always put an apple in there. I'm going to always do it. I'm always going to do it. It's always going to happen. Okay? And so, Moot, I'll be able to read your text just as soon as I get off this Facebook Live so I can take care of you. And so, one of the things you want to know is that if you have, it increases your vegetable consumption.
Good.
So if you're not getting enough veggies in, you don't like the taste, juice is a way to get that deep inside of you. It helps you to lose weight because it's super nutrient dense. So you're getting those nutrients directly into your body. And then it helps to increase your energy. So your body is, just go right here. Your body is swinging from the chandelier. Oh, yes. Now, this says Nutra Burst.
Yep.
Tell us about a Nutra Burst.
This has this is the nutrient density that you're talking about.
Yes.
A lot of the foods that we have are devoid of nutrients because of the GMO, the depleted soils, the irradiation of the foods. And so this is a 98% absorption rate from this multivitamin. I love it. You just put it in your mouth. Whoop, it's going to get to the bloodstream really quickly. And that's why I use it. So I use this along with my detox.
Okay.
Every day.
Excellent. And now, if they wanted to go to your website, if someone could type this in, it is bit.ly/free Amistad.
Correct.
bit.ly.
Where's our best friend? Go best friend. Go best friend.
She's driving a truck right now.
She can't type. Okay.
Yes. /free FREE Amistad.
Give us free. Yes.
AMISTAD. All right. So these are some of the other benefits of juicing. And you saw yesterday that I did a delicious beet juice. Then I took the pulp of the beets and I made beet burgers. And Brother Amistad had a foodgasm as a result. So we don't want to waste anything. You can take the pulp. Okay. You can take the pulp of whatever you are making and make the decision to make burgers out of it. Whenever I juice kale, I'll make kale burgers. And that helps them to hold together. That pulp helps them to hold together so you don't end up losing any of it.
You guys don't sleep on this beet burger, okay? This beet burger was amazing. It was one of the most incredible things I've ever tasted. All right?
In your life?
In my life.
In your life.
Okay, in my life.
Okay.
I got annoyed. She was asking me too many questions when I was trying to eat it. I
left him alone.
I had to shut the Facebook down.
Left him alone.
I had to shut
then.
the Facebook down.
I said, okay. Yes. Now, Sister Yvette said she does mock tuna from the carrot, from the pulp from carrots. And
yes.
I do that as well. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And so what it's going to help, too, is it helps sisters with their female issues. So you will easily find out that if you're dealing with womb issues, yes, juicing is amazing. And so depending on what you're suffering with, I will, if you were to do a consultation with me, I'm going to find out exactly what all you're doing and put you on a juicing regimen so we can get you well, so we can bring back the sweet things in a woman's life, because sometimes our sisters are not sweet and loving and kind. Mm-hmm.
I need you to be sweet,
loving and kind.
I need you to
Absolutely.
be gentle with me when I'm in my softest state and when I'm in my hardest state. Thank you so much. Love me. I need a safe place, okay?
And so,
right,
we want you to have a safe place.
Thank
We
you.
want that for your life.
Thank you so
Your
much.
yang is on her way.
Yes.
Your
yes.
yang is
My
on
yin is
your
ready.
way. Yes, your yang, yes, because you're the yin.
Yes.
And your yang is coming. Give thanks for your yang.
Give thanks.
All right, so now we are going to talk about
the mango.
three fruits that
Yes.
are off the charts, that are found in the IOSOT that
Yes.
I am on. And I'm going to let you know some health benefits of it. Many of you are running to the drugstore every time something hurts, every time something's out of order. I want you to know you don't have to do that. A lot of the things, if you remember, our wonderful ancestor Imhotep said to us, and I quote, because of course I was there, I heard him say it, but he said to us, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. His student, Hippocrates, who was a Greek, who sat at Imhotep's feet, he then took it, coined it, and then everybody, oh, yeah, Hippocrates did say it. But where did he get it from? Let's give honor where honor is due. So let's talk about these mangoes, okay? Now, let me tell you what's getting ready to happen in the brother's life, all right? I probably, let's see, they feeling good. Now, they feeling good. So it looks like in his life, possibly on tomorrow, I'm going to do the mango etouffee over black rice.
Oh.
Now, because he is a proponent of spice, I'm going to use my Ethiopian spices to take it to a whole nother level. Okay? So these are the mangoes. And you can do mango etouffee as raw, or you can do it cooked, either way.
I like it raw.
So it's going to depend on what the weather is like. If it's cold outside, then I'm going to make sure, because he's got to run out to his clients. So I've got to make sure that his blood temperature and everything is high enough to be able to deal with outside. If it's 60, 70 degrees, oh no, we're going to do that raw. Put it over some black rice and then have all of that mango sauce all over that black rice. What you saying? Okay.
Okay.
So some of the health benefits of mangoes, and again,
that's not in the tea. Mangoes is not in the tea.
All right.
Okay.
Some of the health benefits of mangoes.
We just love mangoes.
We just love mangoes.
Okay.
Mangoes prevent cancer. They're very, very high in pectin. Pectin is a natural fiber that lowers cholesterol. It controls diarrhea.
Yes.
It treats diabetes, and it aids in your weight loss.
Get mango in your life.
So they're delicious, okay? Brothers, you want to get a mango in your life.
Get mangoes in your life, bro.
Brothers, a mango is your personal friend.
Get it in your life, bro.
Every time you can get a mango and put it in your mouth, brother, you want to get a mango.
Get it in your life,
A
bro.
mango will give you that power. It'll give you that wonder-working power, okay? We want you to have the wonder-working power, brother. come and receive the wonder-working power in your mango. Okay?
It does.
It's very, very high in copper. It improves your memory and the brain function of your cells. It helps to prevent heart disease. It improves your vision because it has such a strong source of vitamin A.
Yes.
It cleanses your skin.
Look at this pretty skin right here. Come on now. Pretty skin. Let's do it.
Yes. It also helps in your digestion. It improves your eyesight. So if you want to make you a smoothie that has eye bright, which is a delicious herb that we have, as well as mangoes, blend that up with some coconut milk, some hemp milk, some almond milk. Absolutely delicious. But that way you're working on healing your eyes. Also keep in mind, all of this is intention based. So you need to be able to tell them or tell the herbs, hey, mango, thank you for all of your nutritional value. Today I call upon you to improve my eyes. Okay? This is what I need from you. State what it is you need. Because the mango is not going to just automatically know. Okay? So state what it is you need.
I'm excited
Call
about that.
forth what you need. Brothers,
I'm excited.
if you're having challenges with erectile dysfunction,
I'm excited.
get you a mango.
Yep.
Go ahead, cut it up, whatever you're going to do.
Talk to that.
Speak to the mango.
Make my day
Look.
hard. Do it. Make it hard. That's what you got to just say. Just be real. Just say it to the mango. It will love you. Let's go. It improves sex. That's what the mango does. That's what we've been talking about. We've been tiptoeing around it, but that's what it does. It improves sex. Okay? That's what it is. Doesn't it? Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
It slows the aging process.
Yes, it does.
It alkalizes your whole body. So if you suffer like I do from acid reflux, so anytime I try to cheat, anytime I try to put something in my body just because it's good, knowing I ain't got no business putting it in there.
Yup.
I'm coughing and choking and coughing and choking and coughing and choking because I know better. And so, going forward, let's see. It is a remedy for heat stroke. So if you happen to be out, somebody goes into a heat stroke, immediately cut open a mango. If you're gonna be going to the beach, yes, sir. If you're gonna be going to the beach, always carry mangoes in case somebody with you or somebody there ends up having a heat stroke.
Yes.
It eliminates indigestion, and it also relieves anemia. So if you're always cold, every time you turn around, you're cold, keep some mangoes in your life. Boil it up, make it into a tea. There's nothing more delicious than taking black tea and then cutting up some mangoes in it. But nothing beats the ISO tea. Okay? I'm on it. I love it. And so in the ISO tea that I had this morning and yesterday, it had mangoes. See?
Well,
and it had apples, right? And we boiled it in there so that all of the natural sweetness from the apple and from the mango got in there. There was no need at all for me to put it. Yes, we put it in the crock pot for 12 hours. Put in a gallon of water, let it steep overnight, and put the at about 6 hours, we put the apple, we put the mango in it, and for 6 hours, all of those properties and principles were just soaking up in there. And I'm gonna tell you, because I'm a snob.
We did it for 12 hours, but when it got to the 6 hour point, that's when I put the fruit in. It was like a 12 hours, right? That's one. Okay, my bad. She's right.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so persimmons.
That's in the tea.
That is in the tea.
Yes.
Okay? Now, many of us did not grow up on persimmons. They look like apples to you, little orange apples. Like, what's wrong with them? Little tot-tot apples. What's wrong with the top? No. These are persimmons.
Yes.
Now, can you tell us the health benefits of persimmons, my brother?
I'm good. Persimmons, they prevent cancer. They boost the immune system. And they're also a great natural laxative. Mm-hmm. So that's why they're in the tea. Okay. It fights stress as well. You know how life is. Things are very stressful, but we got to be able to remove stress. Yes. All right. Great energy boost. Mm-hmm. So you don't need no 5-hour energy. No. Okay? You just need you a permission.
Okay. A what?
A persimmon. You just need you a persimmon. Yeah, that's what it is. Not a permission, a persimmon. Okay. It also improves moving right along. It improves digestive health. And there's a whole slew of benefits like prevents diabetes, improves skin health. In conjunction with the mangoes. Now you could go in with multiple things to help you. It contains anti-aging properties. That's why it looks so.
That's why you
looks so sexy. You know what I'm saying? So it also improves blood circulation.
Okay.
It reduces high blood pressure, improves red blood cell generation. High in antioxidants, strengthens your immune system, works well in weight loss, promotes the liver function. We don't talk a lot about the liver.
We don't.
But the liver is important.
It is.
And soothes upset stomach.
Yes.
It relieves colds and flus.
And so when you have, when you feel a cold coming on, you can sit up and get you some persimmons, boil them. What we got? All right. Boil them and make you a tea. You can make you a persimmons tea. Okay. Yep. And then just sip it down. You can take the Iaso tea and you can also cut up you some persimmons in it. That's going to raise it. Acts like a, what is that?
What?
You take it for, it acts like a natural echinacea. Okay, like echinacea is natural, but it does the same thing as echinacea, but you don't have to stop it out of 30 days. Okay. So it builds up your immune system.
Okay. Great.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Now, one of the major parts. Oh, yes. One of the major parts.
I got to tell you guys a story about a papaya, man.
Yes, tell them the story.
I got to tell you a story about papaya.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the benefits of papaya.
Yes.
But, I always like to talk about how we need to go back to how our mothers used to eat, when they were in the jungle.
Yes.
That's what Dr. Sebi used to talk about, right?
Absolutely.
So you want to be able to eat like your mother used to eat when she was in the jungle.
Yes.
They didn't need no doctors,
No.
you know what I'm saying? None like that. So my mother, I guess through her DNA, all right, through whatever connection she had to her ancestor, used to give me papaya every morning with my cereal.
Okay.
Because I had run it because I was making her get me cereal and spaghetti and meatballs and all that crap. That's what she was feeding me. But she knew that she was supposed to give this papaya to me.
Okay.
I would give it to me every single morning. I didn't eat it once. Okay? She religiously, and I don't like that word, but consistently gave me papaya and put it right next to my plate for me to eat every morning. And I didn't touch it one time, okay? I moved from my mother. My mother eventually, when I was 6 years old, said, you need to go live with your daddy, because I was problematic. She said, you need to go live with your daddy. Do you want to go live with your daddy, was the way she worded it. I said, yeah. I said, I have a daddy? I didn't even know I had a father. But anyway, she sent me to my father, and my father and my brother lived together. So my brother, that morning, he cut open some papaya. And I was like, what's wrong with all these jokers always trying to give me papaya? What is going on with these? Okay. So I said, I don't want it. So my brother asked the question. He said, well, have you ever tried it? Okay. I was like, no, I ain't never tried. He said, how can you not like something
that you ain't never
and you have never tried it? He said, boy, eat the damn papaya.
How about it?
My brother did that. When I ate it, I started crying like a baby.
Wow.
It tasted so good. And all those memories of me discarding the love that my mother was giving me just start welling into me.
Wow.
Because she was loving me through the papaya that I didn't want to eat. Okay. And I was like, from that day, I fell in love with papaya.
Awesome.
Okay? So let's talk about the benefits of papaya, Queen.
So, papayas fight against cancer, and they kill parasites. They are an automatic liver detox. And this is specifically the seeds. So what we do, we cut it in half, and then we scoop them out, let them dry, and then we powder them, just like we do avocado seeds. Please stop throwing away your avocado seeds. The avocado seed is the most nutritious part of the avocado. And we just been throwing them away.
I've been throwing them away like this, like I was shooting hoops at the job. I remember I was working for okay, don't keep going. Yeah. So yeah, keep it.
And so pull them out, run them through a strainer so you can get the excess meat off of it, so that all you have is the seeds. Let them dry out, put them on a towel, put them in the sun or whatever, let them dry, and then put them in your blender, make them into a powder, and then you can sit up and just put it in your smoothie, put it in whatever. Wow. Same thing with the avocados. Wash the avocado seeds off real good. let's see, what does he put in there? Chestnut herbs, medicinal.
That's his website.
Okay. No, it's not his website. He dropped something in there. I don't know what it is.
Okay,
Give thanks and praise.
Give thanks.
Okay. So we have the, yes? Yes, I'm going to explain that.
Please do.
Yes.
Please do.
Yes.
Can you see my face?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Nice.
So we have the for the avocados, you would take them again, wash them off, get all the excess off, put them in the sun, let it dry out, and then you'll be able to pull off the pieces, blend that up in your blender, like probably a Ninja.
A Ninja.
Okay? And then you got powder, and then just put that in a glass jar, dip that out. That is excellent. But we're going to jump back where we were.
It won't break the blender if you do the
No.
Because it's brittle by that time?
By that time, yeah, because you've had it out in the sun and everything.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't want no accident. I don't want to break down the blender now. But that's good. I like that. This is something I'm very interested in doing. I'm so glad that you're sharing this today, okay?
Thank you,
Because
sir.
I didn't know this, okay?
Yes, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I need you in my life. I
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate this, okay? All right, then.
And so, it's an automatic liver detox. It is an antibacterial. Now, this, my brothers, hear me. Papaya seeds are a natural contraception for men.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
You are in a loving relationship and you don't want to use condoms because you're not trying to have a baby right now with your mate. So what you want to start doing, brothers, is powdering up those seeds and taking it in everything you drink. Put it in your tea, put it in your smoothie, take it on a regular basis. And it will not make you shoot blanks, but it's going to keep you from getting folk pregnant right away. Okay? Okay. It also
This is not a license for you to raw dog.
Okay? Just running up in strange
Don't
people.
be raw dogging these girls,
Don't be just running up in strange people. Let me speak to polygamy right quick while we brought that up.
Why we got to talk about polygamy?
Yeah, we got to talk about polygamy.
Man.
So, listen, brothers. Now keep in mind, I was a Hebrew Israelite, done all of that type stuff. I am 100% polygamy if it's done right. Okay?
Word.
This is my thing, my brothers. If you're going to take on additional women, you have a responsibility to be able to not only be each of those women's equally provider, protector, and the priest over their home. You have a spiritual responsibility to her. Are you actually in a position to nurture her spiritually? For the majority of you, I would say no, because you're not nurturing yourself spiritually. Mm-hmm. So you cannot provide that for someone else. So it's great that this is a natural contraceptive, but just sharing your energy with different random people just because they're willing, that is somebody's daughter. And you've got to understand, when you all exchange fluids, you are releasing into her and she is releasing into you. Even if you think that you done got away because you pull out. Brother, when you begin your pre-cum, you begin to pull in that woman's juices. That's what makes the two become one. So you've got to ask yourself, how many women do I have trapped up inside of me? How many women's spirits do I have trapped up inside of me because I chose to exchange energy with her and I've taken a part of her with me and she's taken a part of my soul with her? Brothers, many of you are fragmented and all over the place and unable to be responsible because so many different women have fragmented portions of your soul running all the way around. It also fights the cirrhosis of the liver.
Wait, hold on. You just get. Were we talking about polygamy or hoeing? What are we talking about?
Both.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, because in polygamy, you're entering into various women that you have claimed as your woman. Yeah. But if you are not in a position to be the provider, protector, priest over the home and her spiritual head, so to be able to give her that, then you're just spreading your spirit all out there. And what happens is when one of them that you really thought was just cute and she'd be great for the family, okay, when she leaves, she's taking your spirit with her.
It sounded like we were talking about hoeing.
And then we went into hoeing.
Okay, that's what it sounded like.
Yes, sir. We went into her.
But we do understand that it's a construct made for polygamy.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And it's like agreed upon that, when you do that, it is for nation building.
It is for nation building.
It's also agreed upon that you just ain't going to bring some random chick up into the group.
Oh, no. You don't know she's random.
That's actually the decision of the woman.
Right.
I would never allow that decision to be my decision.
Oh, no, that wouldn't be wise.
It's not me.
Because the women have to get along.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
makes sense. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
All right, so it's going to fight the cirrhosis of the liver. So if you've been, if you've had a lot of alcohol poisoning, if you've had a lot of alcohol poisoning,
yes.
And you've in your early years while you were in college, you always had some liquor in your hand. Now you're 30 and your liver is cirrhotic. This is going to help you with that.
Oh, okay.
It's a healthy substitute for pepper. So if you're not real open to pepper as a seasoning, this is an excellent alternative. Now the papaya fruit herself, she cures ulcers and sores. So if you have ulcers in your stomach, eat papaya. She's very gentle, but she goes through and she heals the lining of your stomach. She expels worms, improves your eyesight. So papaya and persimmons together, excellent to come together to help your eyesight, maintains your nerves and your muscles. So it's great when you're working out. It's very, very preparative. It assists with your respiratory issues. So instead of going and getting sinus medicine, you can get you some papaya and boil that up, take it as a tea, or actually make it into a smoothie.
Yes.
Helps you with arthritis pain, maintaining your health. It also helps to regulate menstrual cramps.
Did they get a persimmon smoothie recipe?
Yes, if you go to either my page, Alicia Queen Neith Kyer, somebody put that in the room for me, or to Brother Amistad's page, Warren Amistad Cardi, we put up a persimmon smoothie recipe that is off the charts, very easy to use. And that is going to be excellent for you. Like I said, it also helps you with your menstrual cramps, sis. So a couple of days before, when you start feeling a little premenstrual, get you a papaya, go ahead, cut it up, start eating it, put it in your tea, go ahead and make you a smoothie with it. That helps to relieve your cramps. And it also reduces sugar spikes. It boosts your immunity, and it is anti-parasitical. So parasites cannot stay. Wherever you have them, parasites can't stay. They can't stand it. They're like, listen, no, boo-boo, no.
Warren Amistad Carty.
She's tight.
Do me that favor, Miss Tanya.
She's tight.
Tanya. Miss Tanya, I appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you so much for assisting.
Absolutely. Now, for your babies, because we want our babies not to have parasites. So the health benefits of papaya for your baby.
Yes.
It increases their blood count. It's great for bones. It improves their eyesight. It strengthens their muscles. It assists in their brain development. It's a natural laxative because there's nothing worse than a constipated baby. And it strengthens their little muscles, which is just awesome. So that's Warren Amistad Carty. Warren Amistad Carty, C-A-R-T-Y. So it has been such a wonderful pleasure just to sit and to be able to build with you all.
Yes.
And to give you this information. So I want you to stay tuned. In about 20, 25 minutes, we're going to come on and you're going to get a chance to see Brother Amistad actually have a sound therapy treatment. I want you to see what that looks like.
I'm excited.
So that and it's for brothers as well as sisters. There's no limit. This Saturday at Tassili's Raw Reality, I'm going to be doing a full moon sound therapy meditation. Okay?
Let's do it.
And so we want to go back to what our grandmothers taught us about the full moon. And a lot of us don't utilize the right times. It talked about the sons of Issachar, and they knew the times, and they knew and were able to discern the seasons. So it's important that if you're making requests, there are certain times that you should sign contracts, certain times that you should not. There are certain times that you should move into places, certain times that you should move out of places. So you have to understand the waxing moon, the waning moon, the new moon, the full moon. Your man should be able to teach you those things. Okay? So this is one of the reasons that I teach brothers. Brothers, your woman should be so awestruck by all of your knowledge. She don't need to go ask nobody. Google? What I'm going to Google for? Let me ask Google. Big Daddy. Let me see what he got to say. Big Daddy, boom, 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 boom. I like that. If you sit up and you get extra money and you need to do an investment, baby, tell me about the investment. What do you think we should investment now? Boom, 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 boom. That should be because if you want me to submit my will to you, then you need to be able to bring something to the table where you teaching me. If you ain't teaching me nothing, what I'm submitting to you for? See what I'm saying? So, sisters, you want to help your man get cleaned up. One of the ways to help him get cleaned up, if he's in Atlanta, if you can get to Atlanta, if you can walk to Atlanta. Tassili's Raw Reality from 4 to 7 on Saturday. Heck no, it's not free. Is it free, Queen? No. It is $25 because I am spending 3 hours with you. I am nationally certified as a sound therapist. Yep. So I'm not just getting ready to get up there and clang on some stuff. No, I am the real deal. I do this professionally. And so you will get a chance. Many of you bring your own box of tissues. I'm going to have yoga mats. Bring you some a blanket because you may start crying.
I was like, what do they need the tissues for?
They may start crying because as you listen to those tones and as I put the bowls on your body, you begin to break up a lot of blockages within your body. I'm here to serve you. If you're in Atlanta and you know you've been through trauma, it's wise for you to come and get a sound therapy treatment. And we also do sound Reiki. Sound Reiki is off the hook. So we combine the Solfeggio Reiki treatments with the Raseiki Reiki treatments, which is the Kemetic Reiki, and we put it with sound. So we can help you heal. Why don't we commit to healing together as a nation?
I'm committing right now.
Wonderful. So stay tuned, Facebook. You're going to see, give us about 30 minutes. I'm going to transition him over, and then you'll get a chance to see what it looks like so you can see the importance of experiencing it. 404-401-7448. 404-401-7448. Always text me.
It's 401, right?
404, yeah, she just typed it wrong. They can hear. 404-401-7448. Okay. So make sure that you text me because you may catch me in the middle of a live or with a client or teaching a class or swinging from the chandelier or walking on the moon.
You swing from the chandelier?
I do. I am an I teach classes. I teach classes on swinging from the chandelier. I do. So with that, thank you all for the opportunity to share with you. Any last words, my brother?
I am just honored to be a part of what's going on today. This is amazing. It's really an honor to have met you and to be in your life.
Indeed. And we are Melanated Fitness.
Melanated
and
Wellness.
Somebody decided to call. So
Melanated Wellness.
Anyway, so we are Melanated Wellness. We are very, very excited to be able to serve you as a community. Very soon you will see our Facebook fan page as soon as I get a chance in between readings to pull that up. But unbelievable. And they just keep calling back. So let us go. Check us out in about 20 minutes and we will be ready to do the sound therapy.
Thank you.
Shimmy M, Hatapu.
Left hand in the front?
Yes,
Yeah,
left hand in the front,
right?
yes.
That's a spiritual hand?
That's the giving. That's the giving hand. This is the receiving hand.
Okay.
Shimmy M.
Shimmy M.
Hatapu.
Hetep.
Yeah, Hatapu.
Hetepu.
Hatapu.
Hetepu. Shimmy
We'll
M.
see ya.
Hetepu.
We'll see y'all shortly.
I like it.
We can't get. They want. We can't. Maybe we got to keep going. We can't leave.